Good morning, it's Karen from Simply Living for Him. I'm here to do my daily encouragement video from God's Word, our daily devotional, coming to you from a location that is going to just suit our message today perfectly. So the other day I was thinking about Psalm 139 and how it talks about in there how, I'm going to read it to you in just a minute, but like there's nowhere you can escape from God's presence. And as I was thinking about that, I became like literally overwhelmed with the idea that like every single thing that exists around me has the fingerprints of God on it. Like there is nothing that exists apart from Him. Like every single thing that exists, even things that are man-made, exist because of Him, because He either created the person to make it or the materials to make it. But there is literally nothing that exists apart from Him. And I became like literally overwhelmed in that moment, just thinking like, He knows every piece of me, down to the tiniest atom, the strands of DNA, the hairs on my head. And just looking at everything around me, I felt overwhelmed by His presence, that like He is a part of every single thing that exists. It says in Psalm 139, starting in verse 7, I can never escape from your spirit. I can never get away from your presence. If I go up to heaven, you are there. If I go down to the place of the dead, you are there. If I ride the wings of the morning, if I dwell by the farthest oceans, even there your hand will guide me and your strength will support me. I could ask the darkness to hide me and the light around me to become night, but even in darkness, I cannot hide from you. There is nowhere at all that you could go that God isn't there. And I did a devotional recently about feeling alone in a crowded room. And many of us can relate to that. You feel lonely. You feel like no one gets you. You feel like no one understands you. Maybe you feel like the issues you're going through in life are just so unique to you that no one, else is in it with you. But isn't this a comfort? That God's fingerprints are all around us, reminding us constantly that we are not alone. You could go to the farthest place in the universe. He's there. You could go to the depths of the sea where there's no other creatures. He is there. He's literally everywhere. He is literally a part of every single thing we see. And I think that is such a comfort. And like I said, I became completely overwhelmed in the moment as I thought about it, like just overwhelmed with His presence. Overwhelmed with the thought that He is a part of every single thing. So this is a great place to just show you. He is a part of every tree, every dandelion, my chickens out there, every leaf, every blade of grass, all of it. He's a part of everything we see. So wherever you are, you can see Him in nature. You can see Him in every single thing around you. His fingerprints are there, and He's crying out to us like, I am here. I am here. I am here. I am with you. So maybe you need to share this with a friend today who's feeling alone. Remind them He is with you. Maybe you need this yourself today to be reminded He is with you. His fingerprints are everywhere. All we have to do is just take it in. Be overwhelmed with His presence today. Be overwhelmed with the fact that nothing exists apart from Him. So I hope this encouraged you. If it did, I'd love to hear from you. Share it with a friend. And until the next time, I wish you all the blessings and joy in Jesus today.